Hello. It has been... What the hell was that? Was that a bit of fluff? It has been a while since I actually uploaded any content to our channel, the Double Tap Gamers. And I'm going to address that now. Kind of like a little bit of a Q&A session with yourself. It is me. So, a little bit awkward when you do a return video, because you haven't been, like, uploading content in so long. So, there's been a lot of, like, comments going around as I've quit. That was one. Another one went around where everyone assumed that was dead. As you can see, I'm clearly not dead. Another one was I got bored of gaming. That wasn't the case. I have very much been gaming. I just haven't been recording. I didn't fall out of love of recording anything like that, but we're going to cover the points. That is a cat of what the hell's happened, considering the fact that the room's different, which I'm in now as well, is probably the audio. So, let's address number one. The building I was actually in previously, where it was all pink or whatever, you didn't really see because I didn't do much vlogs. We've got a cat running back and forth. Say hi to Boo. This is Boo. This is a lovely cat. So, I moved house. Well, I moved apartment. I moved the flat. I got out of a hellhole. It was an absolute nightmare. And we moved house and we moved into a 2-bedroom house. That's what I own now. Got a house. Which I've got my own room. So the second bedroom in the house, we will do a tour further down the line if everybody wants a tour. I'm still piecing everything together and little bits and bobs. So once the house is fully complete eventually, I'll probably do like a tour, kind of a special thanks video or something like that. So, while I was in the other place and in transition, I didn't game because during the movement of the house, my hard drive on my computer completely broke. If fried, I lost all my games, I lost all my footage, and just couldn't afford, and it took a hell of a long time to be able to, because obviously I'm covering all the bills, to be able to get a new hard drive to get my computer back the way it was. So, amongst other things, I changed my whole entire computer. We upgraded the graphics card. We have upgraded our RAM. We've upgraded everything down to the simple facts of the fans and the case. The case is completely different. You can't see it. It's tucked away underneath. I will take a photo of it if anybody wants to see that, and I will share a link to that somewhere in the video. Let us know in the comments below if you want to see that. So, my hard drive completely broke. So I didn't have the space. I still had the space, but I only had like 500 gig. Now, if you've ever recorded in the past using Fraps or Mirrorless Action or any other program, you'll know that the files which we record in relation to gameplay aren't exactly small. They are very large files. So you're looking at 40, sometimes 100 gig files which I record. And then I compress and edit them, put them all down. So I double up, then I shrink. So without that, I wasn't able to record. I didn't have the space. Number two. I got a full-time job. So I was getting up originally at 4 o'clock in the mornings. And I was going to work. And then my job changed to somewhere further else. And I was there. I've been there for 11 months. My contracts came to an end now. And I haven't been able to record as much because I've been there all the time, putting a lot of time and effort in, getting the money to be able to cover the bills of the property. Because obviously I do YouTube for fun. It doesn't make massive amounts of money. But I had to provide basically for myself, my wife, as well as cover all the bills to be able to keep this nice place. Now I'm happy here and I don't wish to move. So that was very much my priority, was basically to stabilise and keep the house the way it is. Now my contract, I was currently working for the government. My contracts actually came to an end now. So I am transitioning back into YouTube. And probably transitioning into another job as well. But the other job which I'm going to go into, because I can't really name companies because you're not allowed for YouTube's sake and whatnot anyhow, but the company I'm going into gives me a lot more time to record and it's less stressful. So that's that side of it. That's why. Now you probably know, if you transition in the very early days, you probably realise that I had a vaping channel. All these electronic cigarettes. Now I've been doing reviews as a kind of a hobby to keep myself kind of used to the video editing so I don't get out of touch. So I've been focused on that channel, and during being focused on that channel in work, my gaming channel just stopped. Everything halted. I think the last footage was 6 months ago. Now, this is probably a little bit of a long video, but I just wanted to kind of address these things. So, we're due to come back, and we're due to play games. Now, we're not going to be playing games which are going to basically get wiped. So unfortunately, Sky Saga, as much as I would like to come back to Sky Saga, we won't be covering it at the moment on the channel until the game is either released or the islands are just going to stay. Because every episode, every season, it gets wiped, or I'll take a break and come back because the islands get wiped and wiped and wiped. I'm not going to bring that back to the channel. I am, however, going to be playing the career mode for Planet Coaster. Very much got that game, haven't had a chance to check it out yet. So that's going to be a thing. There's amongst other games. Now I'm only going to bring games and video content to the channel that, personally, I'm going to enjoy playing. Because if I don't enjoy the series is just going to stop. So it's pointless. You've got to basically, with YouTube, you've got to record what you enjoy doing. Now if you don't record and you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to put all the time and effort into it. You're not going to work out the kinks and whatnot. You're just going to upload it in a raw state. And yourselves get impacted by that because you can tell either when we're tired, when we're not really as interested. You just kind of all pick up that. You're like Inspector Clouseau. You pick up on everything. So we might bring Facecam into the channel. There goes my map. Now amongst that, we are toying with the idea of live streaming. Now my wife has a PlayStation 4. And I've got an account on the PlayStation 4. However, I'm very much mouse and keyboard. So based on that, possibly not live streaming. But DTG Kosh is due to return, as well as some other of my friends. They're going to pull themselves in eventually when we get to certain games. And they've got the time. They're going to jump in and out of episodes as we go along. So that is the stance. I wanted to address that and I wanted to let you all know what's happening. If you have stayed around, you're absolutely fantastic. You're awesome. But we are coming back as an uncensored kind of channel. So you will start seeing a little bit of profanity here. Nothing extreme. But you will start seeing kind of 18 plus games. We're going to still very much do sandbox games such as Banished. We're going to try to learn that game. Last time was a bit of a fucking disaster, but we're going to try to learn it. We're going to try to do the Banished as Planet Coaster, and we're going to try to do other things such as the Forest. We've got ideas for the Forest. We want to try to play that. And we've got a few games. We've collected a lot of games, me and Kosh. Or Aftermath. We've collected a lot of games as we've been gaming along, so I'm happy to be back. Now it's going to be not as upload heavy as it was before. We're not going to be releasing 1 or 2 videos a day. We might release one every couple of days to break ourselves in. And I think that might be the best schedule. But that's where we are. So I've done many of these welcome back kind of videos. You'll probably start seeing a different transition in the channel if you just recently came across it. The banner's going to change. We did try with a little idea. I'm going to change that. So the banner's going to get redone. I'm going to make all that. The intro's going to change. We're not going to have none of these kind of fancy dancy intros. Just kind of a quick, boom, done intro out the way. We're going to change how everything is. The playlists which are currently there possibly stay there, but we might consolidate them all into old content playlists. Chuck them all under one roof. So if it's there, you can go back to it, but the old content's the old content, and we might then start, based on what we're currently playing, and focus on just that, set up the playlists. So that's where the channel is. That's the status. I feel happy about this adventure moving forward. I'm alright in myself. I'm alright with the world. Let's take it. Let's see how it goes. So if you are still there, thank you very much, because you've always been fantastic in supporting the channel. Shouldn't really do that on camera, but gone. So yeah, look forward to seeing you all in the comments. Until then, I'm buggering off. Bye for now.